Hey everyone, so this is my CoverGirl contest entry. I am recreating Taylor's look from Teardrops on My Guitar. It's just a really silver kind of light brown eye with a really simple face and some dramatic lips. So I tried my hardest. I am posting this on my YouTube channel as a tutorial and entering this as the contest entry. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's just get right into the tutorial. So I've already applied my foundation and my concealer just to speed the process along a little bit because the video does have to be under 10 minutes. And I'll just let you guys know the products that I used for that. I used Physicians Formula Gentle Cover Concealer, and this is in yellow. It looks like this. And I just ran this under my eyes and any problematic acne areas. And I just use an Ulta Professional concealer brush to blend that in. Looks like that, okay. And then my foundation is Fit Me by Maybelline New York, and I am in 115. Is there a name? Ivory. This is what the name is, I guess. And then I just used a Sonia Kashuk foundation brush to blend that in, and then I used just a sponge to blend out. Ah, I dropped it. I just used a makeup sponge, which is like 99 cents or probably even less at like any drugstore, just to blend in any harsh edges or any places that I couldn't really blend very well with a foundation brush. So I'm going to come back to my face since I'm not done with my face, but let's go straight to eyes. So the first thing you're going to want to do is prime your eyes. I'm using Benefit's Stay Don't Stray Eye Primer. Looks like this. This will help your shadows stay on all day long and keep the colors very vibrant. You really don't need that much. That might be even like too much, but whatever. Okay. So I'm just taking that and patting it all on my lids up to the brow bone. So then after you've done that, Taylor has, I wouldn't say like a smoky eye, but she has a very shimmery silver eye, and it has a little bit of brown in it. So that is the look I'm going to be recreating today from her Teardrops on My Guitar video, like I already said. Whatever. And I'm going to be taking this Glamour Girl Glam Body Crayon, and this is a very silver color, and I'm going to be putting that all over my lids, just to make the colors be a bit more vibrant and pop more. You could use a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil, or what are they, the matte color sticks, I think is what they're called, something like that. So next I'm going to be taking my BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette, the second edition. I'm going to go to the second tray. I'll lift it up so you guys can see. And right here is a very, very light, shimmery silver color. And I'm going to be taking that and placing that all over my eyelids, and I'm just using an e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. This color's super light, like in color-wise, but I mean it's really pigmented, so the color will show up very clearly. So I'm not putting my BH Cosmetics palette away just yet, because I am going to go back to it, but for now, I'm going to CoverGirl's eyeshadow palette, and it's their eye enhancers in 220. Looks like this. And I am taking this shimmering white right here, and going back to that same eyeshadow brush, and placing that on my inner corner. And then just taking my finger and I'm cleaning it up a bit so it's not so, like, not in the tear duct. Did I say inner corner? I did mean tear duct. I'm going to go back to that CoverGirl palette later, but now going back to my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm actually going to be taking this really light brown here. And I'm going to be placing that on the outer half of my eye, just very, very lightly. This is not going to be harsh at all. It's going to be super lightly. And I'm using the same brush. So just like that. And then now take your blending brush. I'm just using a Mary Kay blending brush. Looks like this. And then just blend it outward. Now going back to that same silver that I started with on my inner half of my lid, I'm going to be taking a crease brush. Oh, and yeah, it's in the same beige because my next palette. And let me just show you, I'm going to be using 2 crease brushes in this tutorial, or contest entry, I guess, because that's what it is when I'm posting it on my YouTube channel. Anyways, but the first one I'm using is this one. The second one I'm using is this one. So you can definitely see a big difference. So I wouldn't call this a pencil brush, but it's kind of close to a pencil brush. So use something like that, because the first part of Taylor's crease is very, what's that word I'm looking for? Like, not dignified? Maybe? I don't know. But it's very, like, clean cut. There we go, that works. So take this and then just lightly work your way at the inner half of the crease. Alright, so now I'm going to that other crease brush that I was showing you, this big fluffy one. This is just a Mary Kay one. Oh, the last one I used was a Sonia Kashuk crease brush. And I'm taking the top tray of my BH Cosmetics palette. And this silver is just ever so lightly darker than the first silver that I used. And I'm going to be taking that, obviously, on this brush, like I said. And just very lightly, not as harsh as the last crease was, or last half of my crease was. Placing this on the rest of my crease. And then going back to my blending brush, I'm just going to blend that out. Now I'm going back to that CoverGirl palette that I was using before, and I'm going to be taking this shimmery brown, and just on an angled brush. This is by Mary Kay, but I'm just going to be dabbing that lightly onto the brush and running that on the lower lash line, not the water line, but the lower lash line. I'm going to Moonbeam by Benefit, and I'm just going to be taking some of this and highlighting my brow bone. Taylor has a very, very highlighted brow bone in that music video and in the picture that I posted at the beginning of this video. So then after you've done that, now I'm going back to the CoverGirl palette one last time, and I'm taking that shimmering white again, and then on that same Eyes, Lips, and Face brush, or e.l.f. that I was using before, and I'm just going to be tapping that on my brow bone, and then blending it through. Now, what would a Taylor Swift look be without her traditional winged eyeliner? So I'm just taking a Sonia Kashuk eyeliner brush and then some black eyeliner gel from Jet Cosmetics. So I'm just taking some of the product on my brush, and really, really take your time. Oh, my bad, sorry. That was my mirror. Take your time with this part, because messing up on the winged eyeliner is really easy to do. So then after I've done that, now I'm going to take CoverGirl's Professional All-in-One Mascara, and this is an extreme black, I think. I think so. But the packaging looks like this, and then the brush looks like this, and then I'm just going to apply that, and I'm going to be pulling my lashes my lash is towards the outer of my eye, because Taylor's lashes seem to be more focused on the outer part, not necessarily the inner. So then, after you've done that, the eyes are finished. So that is the eyes, they are finished, done. And now I'm going to be taking Icing's bronzing brush. I'm not using any bronzer, but I like to use it as a powder brush. And then I'm using CoverGirl's powder, clean, in 225, a buff beige. But it looks like this. I've obviously used it a lot. You can use whatever CoverGirl powder fits your skin tone. So now I'm taking another icing brush. This is their powder brush. And I'm using CoverGirl's Cheekers blush powder. And this is in 183. It looks like this. And then I'm just going to be taking this and lightly running it, not on the apples of my cheeks, but I'm going to be focusing on the back part of it. So last but not least, I'm moving on to lips. And I'm taking CoverGirl's lipstick in number 30. It's your Mauve. Looks like this. This is also one of my favorite lipsticks. Here, I'll zoom in so you can see it better. And just apply this all over your lips. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss, and this is in 565C. So after you have finished that, your look is finished. So I hope that you guys, well, for those of you who are watching on my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And as a contest entry, I tried my hardest. I love CoverGirl products. I did my best. I hope that you, the judges, enjoyed this, and I will see my YouTubers next time. And thank you so much for watching, and bye.